Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier, and in this particular short video I am going to show you how you can use MATLAB for beautiful animation. Okay, so here what I have done, CLC clear all close all warning off. Okay, CLC is used for clearing the command window, clear all is used to clear all the previously used variables present in workspace, close all is used to close all the previously opened figure window, warning off is used to suppress all the warnings, but it will not suppress the what errors, right? Then I am taking two random coordinates in my 2D plane. Okay, this is my initial coordinate. Suppose what we want to do, I want to make the animation of ball which will randomly walk in my Cartesian plane, and as soon as it will cross any border, it color will change and it will turn red, and when it will cross the boundary, that is extreme boundary, it will reflect back. Okay, so why? Because one means always condition is true, so this is for infinite time loops. Okay, if you want to make one loop for infinite times or infinite time iteration, then while one you can write, because condition will be always satisfied. Then for random walk I am using this particular part of the code. Try to understand what is this. Current time equal to remainder now comma 1 star 50,000. What I am doing here, see, now is the inbuilt function present in MATLAB which gives us current date and time as serial date number. Okay, and it starts from actually January 00000. Now this is 2020, and today date is 4th July, so you'll be having some certain value. You want to get only the time part, then if you check the documentation, here it is clearly written rem now comma 1 you have to use, which will give us current time as serial date number, right? So I have used rem now comma 1. Okay, for the time being, let me just remove the 50,000 scale factor and I will show you the animation first. A equal to, that is our coordinate of our ball, will be a plus, that is previous value, plus sine of current time plus rand. Okay, that is random movement with some sine term. Okay, b equal to, that is y coordinate equal to b plus cos current time plus rand n. Why I have written like this? See, current time is continuously increasing, right? But sine and cosines are periodic in nature. So if you keep on increasing the current time, after a certain time, sine and cosine both will show their periodicity. But if you don't give rand n, what will happen? They will be having only certain value repetition after a period. Okay, so to make it completely random in nature, I am using random. Okay, so it will make the random walk in our ball. Okay, now for bounce back purpose, suppose my figure window will be minimum x limit 0 to 100, there is minimum x limit 0, maximum x limit 100, minimum y limit 0, maximum y limit 100. So if our ball position a value exceeds 100, then we should bounce back, right? So we are making a equal to 1 end. Similarly, if my y limit exceeds 100, I am making y equal to 1. If my x limit is becoming less than 0 while random walk, we are making to extreme, that is 99. You can make it 100 also, no problem. And if my y limit becomes less than 0, I am making that to 99. And now there, what I am doing, try to understand, very important here, this will be 20. So see, I am changing my color for a particular reason. What I will do, I will make one boundary in my plot, and if my x coordinate value more than 90 or y coordinate value more than 90 or x coordinate value less than 10 and y coordinate value less than 10, in that case, as this region is closer to our external boundary, so we will plot using red color, else we will plot using green color. Okay, and this boundary, which is basically one square part, we are plotting using this particular plot command. Okay, and giving axis as 0 to 100, 0 to 100. Okay, that's all. And pause 0.01 for animation purpose. You can use draw now also, and clearing the figure window for the next iteration. Okay, so now let me run this particular part of the code. See, I'll be having my ball moving. Okay, so you can clearly understand that this is one random walk, and when my ball is coming outside the boundary, it is taking red figure, else it is taking green color. You can do some scale factor and play with it. Maybe I can take 50,000. Okay, taking random value and see here some other kind of pattern you will be getting where my ball is continuously moving randomly, right? And as soon as it comes outside of the square shaped black color boundary, it is changing its color. I hope you have enjoyed this video. This same code will be posted in the description box. If you want, you can check there. Thank you for watching.